Yo, assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, nahmadu wa nasta'inu wa nastaghfir wa na'udhu billahi min shururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina man yahdihillahu fala mudilla lahu wa man yudlil fala hadiya lahu. Amma ba'd, ayyuhal muslimina al-kiram wal wuful adillah. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mustafa Abdullah and by my side is
Bilal, okay.
Yeah, so we're just going to run you through what we've done for the past 4 weeks, and basically he's the one that's going to do more of the talking. I'm just going to do more of the acting. So, Mr. Bilal, what will you describe your 4 weeks here as ICSA?
Well, to be honest, I would say it was very fun and knowledge-filled. It has helped me achieve things I never thought I would have achieved. It has done a lot of things in my life and has made me feel confident about some things I was never sure of. It has also made me feel comfortable around people I never thought I would have been comfortable around. Then it also did the mainly fun part was that we did excursions. We went to the orphanage, we went to watch movies, we played in the park, and we enjoyed ourselves. Then we enjoyed ourselves. Then I also learned subjects based on Quran, Tafsir, Tajweed, and many more.
Wow, what an experience, man. That was very, very good 4 weeks. Well, you said you learned some Quran, Tajweed, and some things on interpersonal relationship. Why don't you just run us through some of the things you have been able to do Quran-wise, even the Tajweed and all what you learned? Let us know.
Okay, based on the Quran, I memorized the first 2 juzus. Then we did a core revision on it afterwards, so it would stay in my head and it won't leave me easily. Then based on the interpersonal relationship, we treated topics such as dangers of social media, why we should not watch Big Brother, and many more. Then based on the tafsir, we treated Surah Al-Alaq, Surah Al-Duha, and Surah Al-Tin.
Wow, that's a heart full of knowledge, left, right, center. The fun part, the Quranic part, and also the modern part. So let's just go a bit back and let's try to talk about the modern part. Why don't you tell me about the dangers of social media? Because personally, I love social media. It makes me happy, it makes me laugh. So tell me what you feel are dangers that you have been able to point out at your time at ICSA.
I'm not trying to say social media is bad. It is reliable and entertaining, but everything has its downs. Like now, let's say I'm scrolling through my social media and I see some explicit content. It may attract somebody to it, which may end up making them explore deeper into the content, which can detraumatize their formative progress in the previous years.
Now, that's very, very good point there. And I think I should just also chip in some things. The social media, although it has its pros, it also has its cons. So the social media, a lot of people there also advertise their body, which is something that is not good for people that are growing. When you have access to internet and you have access to this, we are humans. Our minds are already tuned to liking some things and disliking some things. Our minds, our nature, to like things that might not be good for us necessarily, because that's the part of the test of why we're in this dunya. It's here to test us. So people advertise their bodies, and the way we are, we humans want to explore more, we want to know more. And that's why whenever we watch the social media, there are people that advertise their body. The best thing for us to do is to just skip, or because of right now, how digitalized and how the world is turning into a global village, we can be able to even say we're not interested. So it's better for us to do things like that. Even artists in shows, they go there half naked and they post it on social media. It's not good for us. It's not a good sight, but then it's also a good sight. We cannot take that away. So that's one of the dangers. And it will not be nice for my colleague to talk about one and I shouldn't talk about one. So I will just touch a bit on the dangers of Big Brother, why we shouldn't watch it. It's a show that is going on right now. I think they are entering their 5th week. I won't lie to you, as a human, the show is fraught with drama, fraught with its plot twist. That's what we like to see. But then we also have to add accordance to the principles of Islam. because of like now we all consider our religions as archaic. We just quote unquote everything we do is haram. If you see someone doing this, it's haram. You're doing haram. If I dance, haram. If I shake my body, haram. If I walk, haram. Everything is haram. But then we also need to know that there are things we are here for a purpose, humanitarian purposes. So the big brother is like, I can also call it a big sin. It's not good for us to watch. Because things, even themselves, they know what they're doing. They made it 18 rated. I don't think anybody here is up to 18 apart from you know what I mean. So it's not, they know what they are doing. They know what they've paid for. That's why it is explicit content. Because of the girls there, they are half naked. The fraternization, the familiarization, it makes it look normal. Because they obviously do parties. And when they are in party, you not just see them doing like this alone. No, they won't. They will go and meet the opposite sex. And the opposite sex, there's something they do called tabarruj. They will display their beauty. And based off the fact that we have done some things, biologically, we are meant to be attracted to other partners. And that's when they dance. And is that something we're supposed to do in Islam? No, my brothers and sisters. So that's why it's not so good for us to watch it. Even though we like it, even though we want to watch it, we can slowly and gradually withdraw ourselves from it because it's actually a big sin. There are so many ribaldry, so many baldy talks, so many lewd comments, so many dishonest views. So we should try as much as possible to withdraw ourselves. I'm not saying you should just totally say, I'm no more watching. By Allah's grace, it's not that easy. When you have a habit, it's not easy to quit that habit. So we should just try as much as possible to try to do things according to Allah. Try to please Allah. He's our God. That is the humanitarian purpose. It is a big sin. It's not a big brother. So that's why even you don't even get to see big brother. Why? So like things like that, we should also try to, as much as possible to question ourselves. It is dangerous. So people watch it, people like it, but then we don't need to be part of the people. We need to be part of the people that are following what Allah said. It's not everybody that will do what Allah said. There are atheists. There are people that don't believe in God. There are people that believe in ACs. People that believe in tables. People that believe in obscure things that you can't even wrap your head around. But then Allah has even blessed us with the knowledge to be able to know what is right and what is wrong. And that is why Big Brother is not good. My colleague here has really said some things that he has gained, and I'd like you to maybe just give us a bit of a closing speech, just to tell us a goodbye.
So I'd like to thank Mr. Abdullah over here, Mrs. Kamaldeen and the staff. They have made this very fun and knowledge-filled for me. Then, even though I'm gone so soon, I'll be back, and I hope you two can join us.
Woo! That was a very, very good closing speech, and I'll also close it with a bit of, let me just put small, let me just shoot my upper side small. So I'll just close it there and just say, ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع الدعاء وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك التواب الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Thank you.